There is a pervasive cultural myth that male lions simply inherit the savanna, that their dominance is a birthright waiting to be claimed. The physical reality of a newborn male sitting next to a fully grown adult shows a massive disparity in size and mass. A cub begins life weighing barely 3 pounds, appearing almost entirely unrelated to the 400-pound predator he is meant to become. Reaching that adult prime is statistically unlikely. Roughly 80% of all lion cubs die before they can ever reach adulthood. A fully grown pride leader represents an extreme statistical anomaly. He is the rare survivor of a lethal biological gauntlet that eliminates the vast majority of his peers. Against the backdrop of the savanna, a newborn cub is completely helpless. They are born blind and physically fragile, lacking any of the tools they will eventually need to hunt or defend themselves. The threats are constant. During the dry season, starvation is a primary cause of death, while hyenas actively target vulnerable cubs to reduce future competition. Even the pride structure offers only conditional safety. A cub's security depends entirely on the ability of the reigning male to hold his position against outside challengers. This harsh reality creates a biological ticking clock. Cubs must absorb nutrients and build mass rapidly before their brief window of pride protection expires. Surviving infancy is a product of maternal defense and sheer luck. This safety net is a temporary bridge to a far more dangerous phase of life. Between their second and third years, young males are abruptly and often violently driven out of the pride by the dominant kings. This eviction prevents inbreeding and removes potential rivals before they are strong enough to challenge the existing power structure. Exile brings a sudden survival shock. These adolescents no longer have lionesses to hunt for them, yet their growing bodies require a massive increase in caloric intake to reach full size. To survive, many form nomadic coalitions. Exiled brothers pool their strength, allowing them to hunt more effectively and defend themselves against established prides. This chart tracks the probability of survival for a male lion. Note the sharp drop at the 3-year mark. This represents the point of eviction, where the safety of the pride is lost and the nomadic life begins. Exile forces an immediate adaptation to the rules of the wasteland. Only those who can quickly master hunting in isolation survive their first year of nomadic life. To kill large game without the support of a pride, a nomadic male must undergo a significant physical transformation. He packs on the dense muscle mass required to wrestle down a buffalo single-handedly. As this physical maturity progresses, it triggers the growth of a thick, dark-tipped mane, the primary biological indicator of his transition to an adult competitor. This schematic shows how the mane functions as armor. Thick hair provides a protective layer over the neck and throat, covering vital areas targeted during combat. Beyond protection, it indicates internal health. Darkest pigment areas are directly linked to high testosterone and nutritional success. Rival males use this visual information to assess an opponent. By observing the size and color of a mane, a lion can calculate the risk of an engagement before the first blow is landed. The physical mass and protective hair developed during exile provide the biological tools necessary for the final transition, the direct challenge for a pride. By age 5, the survivor has reached his physical peak. He possesses maximum skeletal mass, fully developed armor, and the experience gained from years of nomadic survival. The coalition now seeks a pride. They track established territories, moving toward the scent marks and roars of a reigning alpha to initiate a challenge. The resulting battle is a high-stakes collision of raw power. These fights are often conclusive, ending in either the death of a combatant or a permanent, often fatal exile for the loser. Following a victory, the new kings act quickly to secure their genetic legacy. They systematically eliminate the cubs of the previous male to ensure the pride's resources are directed toward their own future bloodline. The pride is never granted. It is taken by the individual who has reached the highest level of physical capability. After the violence of the takeover, a period of relative calm follows as the new king establishes control over his claimed territory. Looking back at the cub and the adult, the scale of this journey becomes clear. The majority of males fail to bridge this gap, falling to the harsh logic of the savanna. This victory is inherently temporary. The moment a male claims a pride, his decline begins, as younger coalitions currently in exile are already preparing to repeat the cycle. A dominant male resting in the shade is the successful result of years of survival. He is a fleeting masterpiece of physical resilience, holding his hard-won position until a stronger challenger inevitably arrives.